Hey everybody, Nerd Transformed here again, and today I'm reviewing the Power Rangers Operation Overdrive TransMax Vehicle Set A. Now basically what these were kind of like an American version of the Joint Gottai figures, like way back in 2006. And in particular, this is basically just simplified versions of the Operation Overdrive vehicles. This set in particular is based off the Drivemax Megazord, although it does not need the blue or the black Zords to complete. Here they have found a way to just kind of make it work without this too, which makes sense since all the blue one did was give it a head and the black one just formed a chest plate, so. But this set is known just as Vehicle Set A. They're all just kind of referred to as vehicle sets. And there was a repaint of this set, I think it was called Vehicle Set F, that had like the red, the dump dozer here in black, and I think this one was in red, something like that. So there's a couple different versions out there. As part of simplification though, the head is just kind of sitting around though. Ironically, if you do have the gyro, you can actually see the head still built into it, so you can see where the head was supposed to come from. But the head here kind of just makes its own little tank. It's got like little treads on the bottom, and you can point the little smokestacks for it to make cannons, so there's a few other things you could do with it. You know, you could have it just kind of sitting like that, or you could have it facing forward if you wanted. Or you can attach it to the top to kind of hide it slightly better, but you're still looking at the face from the top. There's really not much you can do with it. I kind of just have it sit to the side, pretending it's a little tank bot. But looking at them themselves, they are very simplified little versions. You see Dump Drive, I think it's called Dump Driver. Dump Driver here is pretty simple. It doesn't really have an actual front vehicle. There's no grill or anything. It's just the peg where their head's supposed to go. But it does have all four wheels. It does roll okay. You can even do the dump gimmick by using the leg joints later. But you can still have it do that. There is still some detailing right here to make this look like this is the command spot, I guess, where you control the vehicle. It's a pretty simplified little dump driver. It does its job though. I mean, this set when it came out was like probably like 15-20 bucks, so kind of expected. Here we have the Submarine, which very similar is simplified, although it does a bit better since it's not as complicated. With the simplification, though, comes with the fact that the fists are just kind of hanging around. Because normally in the original toy, this would slide over the fist. But it does have its little claws, and they do rotate, so you can actually use those. And it looks pretty nice. It's got a good amount of paint. You know, the claws are dumped in silver. There's some black for the vehicle. There's some pink on the top. Silver all over the back. Pretty nice. And finally, you have I forgot what it's called. But we have the yellow one, who's of course a construction type vehicle. You got some guns on top done in silver. The windows are done in black. There's even a little white strip coming down on the top here. Some silver on the little crane part. And silver for the treads. And there's the hand. It's a bit more hidden since it can go under the little shovel. And it looks pretty nice. It's a nice little simplification of it. And I mentioned Joint Gottai earlier, and here's an actual little comparison. Here's the Deca Ranger Joint Gottai yellow. And you see in size and overall idea, it is pretty similar. Not quite as bulky or as big as the Joint Gottai are, although let's see if they're... Actually, yeah, if you have the TransMax vehicle sets and the Joint Gottai sets, they seem to be compatible. So that's pretty nice. Only problem with Sub here is that it has that little pig stick on the bottom, so it's kind of just always sitting off center. But very similarly, they do come all apart. They can be completely taken apart in various ways. Except for Dump Driver here. He doesn't come apart other than the head popping off, if you can count that. But the other ones do have lots of little things that can move around. You can simulate the carrier mode, I think it's called in the show, where you have all the vehicles lined up, although they're not facing the forward way as they should, but you actually see these little tab holes, and yellow does have to go over here because that's where its tab is. You do have to remove the hand, though. But you can snap in place. Same with white, you do have to break in half and pick it together here instead. Or you can leave the fist on this one, but it does also... It's a bit more tough. There we go. And I mean, if you do have the other sets, you can further simulate it by adding the others on top. Like so. Not a perfect simulation, but it does look pretty similar. It's kind of nice. You can kind of make your own with it. There we go. little snapping joints can be kind of tight. And now we'll get to the actual transformation. For dump driver, all you're doing is folding out the legs and then rotating them around. And there you have the body. You can take the little head, fold the smokestacks back up, just peg the top. Take the arms, unfold them, snap it back together. I think the claws are supposed to point out that way. Snap it on. Same with Dozer, I think. Dozer driver here. Just unfold it. And you can see very similarly to joint Gottai, they do use the little joints to kind of simulate what it would be like to transform without joints. And just for another comparison with the joint Gottai, here he is next to the Deca Ranger mecha. And yeah, joint Gottai are definitely a lot smaller. Or no, the joint Gottai are a lot bigger. But you know, if you do want, they do look alright together. Joint Gottai is just a lot better painted. Not quite as thin and hollow as this guy is. But look at him in this mode, he does have a lot of nice details. You can actually see where it kind of simulates the speed driver as a chest plate. So, because normally he would kind of fold in half and like kind of peg on like that on the actual toy. It is all unpainted, but you can see the detailing for it at least. As far as paint goes, he does get quite a bit on the legs though. Some silver right here, some gold on the shins, black for the little feet. The head is actually really well painted. Even the little eyes deep in there get painted. So that's really nice. And you see all the visor and all it appears all painted. It's all really nicely done. As far as articulation goes, his arms do rotate. His hands rotate. Oh, that's because they probably pegged on. Head does rotate. You can also move the little smokestacks for weapons, I guess. Hips go forward and back. Knees do work, and there is a swivel above the knee, so he does have some articulation, not too much to do with, but you can get a bit going, so you can have him like that. Unfortunately, he also does not. The TransMax toys do not include their weapons, much like the joint Gottai as well. They do not include their weapons, so not much you can do other than just kind of transform them and have them sit like this. Although it's kind of fun to experiment around with the pieces, especially when you have multiple sets like I do. So overall, I think he's a pretty neat little set. They are kind of rare on eBay. Not expensive, just rare. Like, you can find the sets for about 20-30 bucks each, but they're just hard to find. And I have set C, which has the last 4 vehicles to make the Ultra Sword. And I'm missing a piece, and I have not been able to find another one to replace it. Not for less than 50 bucks anyway. So, I do recommend this series, but good luck finding all the pieces, good luck finding everything. It's so obscure by this point that it's hard to find. But it is a cool set if you can find them at like a flea market or something. So, this has been Nerd Transformed. I hope you enjoyed this review, and hope you have a good day. Take care.